All right, let's go ahead and get started here. What is up, guys? We are going to be taking a look at One UI 8.5 here on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. I just installed this. It actually came out earlier this morning, and I installed this right before work. Actually, it came out, and I woke up and it was already out, so I rushed to install it. So I've been kind of messing around with it a little bit throughout the day, not too much, but I really do like this update. It's a pretty good update. I think this was probably what they should have done for One UI 8 in the first place. So we'll go ahead and unlock. The biggest change that I like is there's actually a couple, and this isn't going to be like a full in-depth, video of every single little feature, but this is just going to be some of the main stuff that I'm glad that they changed, and some of the most noticeable, odds and ends and stuff like that. So first things first is the quick toggles and the quick panel and the settings here and all that kind of stuff. You can now fully change and reorder and all kinds of stuff in here. If you want to, move this down here. Well, you can't move it down there right now, but because it's there's nothing under it or above it. But if I want to move this here and then flip it like that, I can do that. I can make it smaller, longer, but I do like the fact that you can rotate these now. So you can see there I have, a pretty nice little quick panel set up here, and then the quick toggles up here. I have 8 of them, but I can extend it, up to 8, and then it will, give me the 4 or the 8, which I really like. You can also make it stay like full screen 8 if you want all of them. You've been able to do that for a little while, but I like this clean setup. Another thing that I really like, and I'm not going to push these because they will show my phone numbers, is you only could do this on some devices. I think the international ones, you could choose per line, or per calls, messages, or mobile data, what line you would want to use for each of them. But in the US on 8.0 and in previous versions, you had to just pick like a main line, and it would use that for phone calls, text, and mobile data. You couldn't separate it out. Let me see if I can show this in the settings without showing my number. Not really. Let me see if I can get it on screen a little bit. Yeah, so you can separate it out now based on what you want each line or each number to do. So you don't have to pick, just your main line and then use that for everything and then choose in the call app. You can actually set the call app to ask every time which line you want to call from. So that's very nice as well. Some of the other changes, if we hop into settings here, you can see this looks a little bit different. I did a video on some of the new One UI 8.5 apps, and that's where you kind of see this little kind of floating bubble here for your search bar, just like I showed in the calendar app and the reminders app and stuff like that, all within One UI 8.5 here. So all of those are all kind of the design carries over now, which is very nice. Battery life seems to be doing pretty good. I haven't had any issues with that. I use this all day. Oh, one other thing I forgot to show is they now have, just like Apple does, if you have 2 SIMs, you can see on the top there, your main line is the top signal bar, and then your secondary line is the bottom, the little line right there. They don't have two full bars anymore, taking up a lot of room on your status bar, which is really nice. So I like that. Very smooth. I had to obviously lose some of the animations that I had set up with GoodLock because GoodLock does not work currently. Or not GoodLock. Well, GoodLock works, but not all the GoodLock modules work. So like the Home Up module doesn't work. So I can't use that one currently until they update that for 8.5. But everything else is working fairly decently. I haven't had any issues with those. But leave some questions in the comments and we'll go over anything you want to know. I'm just checking out some other stuff here. also got some new now bar features, it looks like. I only have that one thing down there right now, but let me hop into settings here and I'll show you some of the other ones. Let's see. Where is it? There we go. I know that audio broadcast is a new feature. So there's all the things currently supported by the live notifications on the now bar. And then you get your now brief, and you can do the current mode, do not disturb, and flashlight as well, all on there. Let's see, I don't have anything to try audio broadcast with right now, so I can't really show that, unfortunately. I think it's under, yeah, it's under connected devices. It uses Auracast. So you can listen or you can share media or even like voice, I guess, from the microphone. But I want to be doing some more videos on this throughout the week and probably over the weekend as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I just wanted to come on here real quick and do a little live and just show you guys some quick stuff real quick. I don't have a whole lot of time tonight, so I am gonna have to, just keep it short. But instead of recording a video, I figured I would just do a quick live stream and let you guys know what One UI 8.5 is looking like. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with it for a few days and we'll check it out in a full-length video as well. So make sure you subscribe, don't miss out. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments and I will answer those for you.